Hello and welcome to this Tech Tip with Dave Casuto and SF Tech Training. In this training, we are going to learn how to work with conditional formatting in Excel. So what does that mean? If you break down the term conditional and formatting, you'll understand basically it's based on a certain criteria. I want to format something in a certain way. So I might want to format, let's say, the top 20% to have a green background, or I might want to format everything that has the word East in it to be bold, something like that. So I don't want to have to do that manually, so we can set up rules to essentially do that. We're going to be working with these numbers here, and I want to basically say, okay, everything or everyone in this case that's over 100,000, let's give them a certain color and look and feel. So the first thing I need to do is highlight all my content here. So let me go ahead and highlight from beginning to end, and I'm going to go into my Home tab, and you see this option here for conditional formatting. I click on that, and this is strangely worded highlight cells rules. So basically saying, hey, based off a certain set of rules, how should we highlight these? What are these rules? Greater than, less than, between. You can even use text, you can use dates, you can even use this to find duplicate values. So pretty slick. I'm just going to do a really simple one, greater than. And notice it automatically does some things for me just based off of an algorithm of like whatever the median are. So I'm just going to go ahead and just say 100,000, and you can see they all get highlighted in this automatic color. And I'm just going to say, how about green? And then bam, there you go. I click OK, and there you have it. Okay, and let's now try it with a different one. Let's now do it for, let's just say, the bottom 20%. Highlight them again. And then this time I'm going to go to top bottom rules, and you'll see here it says bottom 10%. I click on that, and I'm going to change that from a 10 to a 20. And I am going to keep this time the light red. And also note though, for the future, you could do custom formats. I'm going to try to keep this quick for you. But you can do custom formats, you can put borders around there, you can bold it, you can do all kinds of different things, including number formats if you like make it dollars, etc. We'll just keep it at this for now. Click OK. I don't really see anything, but when I scroll up, I'll be able to see these numbers. Now, what's neat about this is that this is a living organism, meaning that if these numbers were to change, let's say, for example, I change this 180,000 to, let's just say, 30,000, which happens to be in the bottom 20%, the color changes, the formatting changes, because the conditional formatting is baked into these cells. Okay, and then let's just give this person a nice big raise, 200,000, which we know is over 100,000, so therefore Adam is now green. Okay, now if you want to manage any of these, if you click on conditional formatting, go to manage rules, just go over to here, and then I could actually delete them. I can change where it applies to, I can change what the formatting is going to be, I can do all kinds of different things here. And then notice here it says show formatting for current selection or this entire worksheet, which is always a good practice to have. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to say delete rule, click OK, and they go away. I'm going to show you one last thing with conditional formatting that's pretty neat. I'm going to highlight these again. And we're going to work with something called icon sets. Go back to conditional formatting, and you will see that we have a number of other things here like data bars, which you could do. You get a little preview of that. So it communicates to you like where does it fall on the color scales, kind of arbitrary different color scales. Then you have these icon sets, which are really, really slick. It's a nice way for you to really isolate things based off of these icons, these kind of universal icons of, you know, red, green, yellow, you have an X, you have a check mark, things like that, an up arrow, down arrow. So as I move my mouse over these, you'll be able to see where they fall on this spectrum. So I'm just going to go ahead and choose that one. And you'll notice something kind of odd is I don't have a whole lot of green ones, which is kind of funny. And you might see that sometimes. And that is because, I'm going to go back to my manage rules. I'm going to see this here. I'm going to edit this. And you'll see that because I'm on sort of a lopsided curve using percent rather than percentile. Okay, and the thing to know here is that because I'm going to change the percentile, this will also get a little bit even. And also notice that I could change this so I can make this to be like a 50%, right? Whatever it is, because if there's some that are skewing it more than others, I can very easily change the value here that I want to comply with. Also note that you can change, like make a hybrid for these. So maybe I want to do this, and I'm going to make these go down. Okay, so I'm going to make a hybrid of these individual icon sets. All right, so let me go ahead and click OK. I'm going to hit apply to see if that's even really what I want. And now you can see I have a few more green arrows in there. Click OK. And now, very good, nice even distribution. All right, and then for any of you who are interested in doing any filtering or anything like that, you'll see that there's kind of a nice little trick, nice little add-on, where I'm going to go to filter, and then when you filter, you have the ability to not only filter by these numbers and these kind of numbers, but guess what? By the icons. So if I only want to show my green guys, now I see only the green icons. So pretty slick. Hopefully this was enjoyable for you and you learned a little bit. So if you have any requests or questions for me, you can check me out on my YouTube channel or through my LinkedIn page. Thanks, and hope to see you around.